Hey Trailblazers, how are you all doing? I want to give y'all a quick encouraging word, and it's just the naysayers won't recognize you. The naysayers will not recognize you, and the example is coming from Genesis 42, 8 and 9. Read the whole chapter, really read to hear Joseph's whole story. It will be very helpful to you, right? But I'm going to read Genesis 42, 8 through 9, which says, "So Joseph recognized his brothers, but they did not recognize him." Verse 9, "Then Joseph remembered the dreams which he had dreamed about them, and he said to them, 'You are spies, you have come to see the nakedness of the land.'" Okay, so Joseph, if you remember, had many brothers. He was favored by his father. He had a dream that he would be great and that his brothers would bow down to him, and they did not like that very much. And so they kidnapped him and they sold him to the Egyptians, where he was in jail for many years. And eventually he gained notoriety in Egypt, and he began to be like the overseer of the food during the famine. Why is that important? His brothers come to get food from him, basically, and they come straight up to him, right? And they bow down and they do not know who he is. They have no idea. He looks different to them, okay? And I just wanted to encourage you all who are getting a little stuck in your journey, worried about where you are now and what people who know you now say. Those people are not going to recognize you when you fulfill the journey that you're supposed to fulfill. And so when people are currently judging you, they're looking at your caterpillar form, all right? Not even knowing that you're gonna transform into a butterfly. If you were to look at a caterpillar like right now, you would probably say, I don't think it's gonna grow to be a butterfly. I don't see how that's gonna happen. And then the butterfly will never come to be if the caterpillar is to believe that, right? But that's not the way God works. He's not working on our understanding and our way of thinking, right? He gives us the tools and we just have to fulfill as we are told to fulfill through him, right? So here's this encouragement for you all. If you don't take anything else away from it, do what you're supposed to do to get to where you're going, and do not worry about people who cannot see the end goal. It's not meant for them to see the end goal. God didn't even give the vision to Joseph's brothers. He gave it to him. It didn't matter that Joseph's brothers did not understand where he was going. None of that mattered, right? It didn't even matter that they kidnapped him to keep him from fulfilling the dream. As a matter of fact, that was all a part of the plan in the end. He still fulfills his dream. So nothing's gonna stop you. You're gonna get to where you're trying to go, but you need to remember, right? Don't pay so much attention to what people can see in you now. Pay attention to what God is seeing in you and fulfill that, because when you get to where you're going, they're not going to recognize you anyway. Now, when you get there, be a blessing and bless other people, right? But that's another story. Talk to y'all about that later. All right. Bye. Love you.